So recently I just got out of Platinum and made it to Diamond, and I recently acquired 230k mastery points with the Nunu with 400 plus games, and playing on the full server. Well, yeah. So currently, welcome to my not so professional Nunu and Willump guide. Yeah. So runes, very simple, very So currently, I got the basic app. These are my basic runes I've resolved and highlighted everything. So currently, the reason I use Aftershock and Fun of Life is that the W knockup triggers this, and as it triggers my armor, that's my bonus armor, and AoE, and the E snare as well. So even with the E slow, it procs Fun of Life, which whenever my allies hit as a movement impaired enemy champion, they get to heal some of their health. And this one, which I don't really know that much, but just 10 minutes you get bonus armor and magic resist. Seems effective, but whatever. And this one, Revitalize, is very effective as well, as my Q heal is pretty high, and my R shield is also increased. Sorcery, well, you get this celerity and water walking. Whenever I have faster whenever I'm faster, I get in bonus static force, which is converted into AP. And when I'm at river, I walk faster and I get bonus AP. And because of celerity, yeah, I'll deal extra tons of damage. Now currently onto the remaining 3 runes. These 3. Yeah, you have to choose this one for 10 bonus attack speed, since you need to clear the farm camp pretty faster, and you need this one to deal more damage and get an early advantage. And as this 3, this is a situational use. This is the basic one if you don't know what to do, but you can choose armor if you're against a full AD comp, and you can choose magic resist if you're against a full AP comp. Currently, that's all what I always do. So yeah, go to items. So currently, this is what I build when it's just me not doing anything, or I don't know what to do. So this is the normal build. Alright, so mostly I always start the game with talisman and refillable potion, and whenever I got back with 1.2k gold, I started with Bomby Cinder and boots. But if you're gonna complete the item, you gotta start with Red Smite and Cinder Hulk. You're gonna choose one of these 2, Ninja Tabi or Mercury Treads. Ninja Tabi when you're against enemy teams that are focused on dealing damage and less crowd control. Mercury Treads is the other way around, but unless if you're against a full-on Veigar stun, Lux Q, and Morgana Q, yeah, you can choose this one. Then Man's Blade is for bonus movement speed and extra armor, especially with this passive. It'll deal tons of damage. I don't know why I said that. Adaptive Helm if you are against heavy DOT champs like Fiddlesticks, Katarina, Rumble, and Morgana as well. Yeah, you can use this. Spirit Visage if you're pretty against enemy champions who can burst you out and game over. Most likely if you're against enemy champions who have already completed the recipe of Morellonomicons, this is a good to go use since you're gonna get extra health. Frozen Heart is pretty good as well, since you're gonna be the one in the front line, and then you're about to suck their attack speed away from them. And yeah, Randuin's Almond, yes, sorry, I just said Almond there. It's pretty effective if you're against crit champs like Yasuo, Kindred, any ADC players like Vayne, Lucian. Yeah, this is a good use as you're gonna take less critical damage, but not just that. It's also the active item, which create an AoE slow on people near you. This is a perfect combo with your ultimate. Now, currently going to the AD build, same thing. You're gonna choose this one, but instead you're going to start with Thornmail if you're against attack speed based enemy champs, like same thing, Yasuo. Riven is also included in this one, but whatever. Mostly if the ADC is spread and you need to make damage, you can use this one. Frozen Heart makes it better by reducing their attack speed, since you're in melee range and they can't do shit. See when they're near with you. Round Wind's Omen. I don't know if I spelled this right, but whatever. As I said earlier, reduces. You won't take much damage from crits, and your AoE, is low, and you gotta choose from these two: Warmugs or Righteous Glory. Warmugs is just, you know, if you're really low in health and you're about to camp in the bush, go ahead and stay there and you get back in the fight pretty longer. You're like a Garant, but no one cares about him anyway. Righteous Glory is a perfect wombo combo. Same thing with Omen, and you're gonna follow up with Righteous, but your choice. But I prefer Warmugs more and whatsoever. Now we're going to the AP build. Same thing, but instead you're gonna choose this one, but more likely I'm gonna prefer Mercury Tread, since, you know, don't know why I forgot to erase this, I'm sorry. So you're going to follow with Adaptive Helm, since, you know, if you're against the AP dot champs, this is a good use. Abyssal Mask is next. If you're with a team of full of AP based champions like Vladimir, Vigar, any mage champs that needs AP to deal damage. Anyway, and your second is Spirit Visage. If the same thing as well earlier. If the enemy has Morale Nomicons, it's a good use. But you can build this first before Abyssal Mask if it's situational, or, you know. Gargoyle Stoneplate it's a really optional use, but I really don't recommend it. But at least it gives you a bonus magic resist whenever you're near enemy champions like three more. I don't really experiment on this one, so yeah, this is just a jungle path. So yeah, this is how I build on jungle path. So whenever I start on the top right here at this corner, I mostly start at blue camp, but I might expect that there might be an early invade coming to put me at a disadvantage. So I have my ADC and my support and my mid laner to keep an eye on the early invaders to know if they're going to invade. But sometimes we four are planning to do an early invade, kill them and put them in the disadvantage. But you know, that's optional. But if nothing happened, they didn't early invade, or you didn't do an early invade, you just, after you defeat the blue, after you get blue buff, go to Merc Wolves, and then straight to Brambleback, and then then straight ahead and snowball yourself down to the Raptor. If the Scuttler isn't up yet, it's your chance to try a chance to steal the enemy blue if they started at red, or just if they're busy doing it. Right after that, even though you were smiteless, it's either you have to give them Scuttler or ask your top and mid laner to bodyguard you. Won't do shit, but the enemy top laner, jungler, and mid laner will tag along as well. So it's a dead giveaway. But there's no reward when there's no risk. So after you get Scuttle, it's an option for you to go to the other side and get the Scuttle as well. But if the enemy got the Scuttler first, well, you better hunt him down. But if he's still trying to kill the Scuttler, well, just still his ass from. But you might be someone at level 4 or 5, so you might deal 500 damage already. So time your Q properly. If you're planning to steal him as a level 3 Nunu, you have to wait until the monster is already at 7 HP, so your Q and smite will be good. So if you start at the bottom left side, or instead of going here at the blue, don't. You go to the bramble, and yet same thing choices. It's either you invade or they will invade. So yeah, keep an eye on that. ADC and support is always with you, and mid laner will be the flank or the watchtower on the early invade. So yeah, they have many choices what to do. It's either go here, or here. So yeah, place your wards if you can, but whatever. Same case scenario, if nothing ever happened. Then after you kill Brambleback, go to Raptors, go to Wolves, go to the Golem, and straight to Merc Wolf. You won't counter jungle, because since most of the chance they started at red camp here, it's useless. So instead, you can wait for the scuttle to up. As you finish this 5, it's already at 315 or 310, and you have to wait extra 5 seconds, and and same thing as wait, Q smite must at 700 HP, and find an opportunity to gank top lane or mid lane if you're hugging the turret and enemy laner is actually shoving lanes, so it's a good chance to kill. After you complete, you might already have somewhat 1.2k gold, and I think it's a good choice for you to grab Bombing Cinder and the boot. But if you want to completely secure the jungle, you rather rush straight to the other side, but there's a high chance the enemy has already taken the scuttle. So yeah, just warn your teammates that the enemy jungler is already at bot side. It's somewhat finishing the respawn wolves and frogs. Wait, no, frog. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, I know this is pretty unprofessional, but forgot. If you're already at level 5 or level 6, it's a good choice for you to go take down dragon with your support and ADC. Ask them to shove lane, or you have to gank them to help to get the lane shove, and the minions will take their turret and you get free dragon. Good, but you have to keep an eye on here because the enemy jungler might be nearby and then it might steal it. But since you're Nunu, there's a low chance for them to steal, except for a fucking LISP main and the Jarvan. Yeah. Maybe after like a flat 10 minute mark, you can also take Herald. You can either solo or have a top laner or mid laner help you, but you're gonna be the one who's gonna have the Herald, not them. They fucking suck. So anyways, that's all I can have here. So yeah, thanks for watching.